See, beauty isn't rushed. It's a process. Sometimes it's slow. Yeah. I mean, it's beauty in everything, you know? You just gotta recognize it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm happy that you clicked on this video, being that we're in the month of love according to the world. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up. I did want to drop a quick video about the most important love that you should have, which is self-love. So my intentions here on YouTube is to strictly like motivate people, help you with your self-development, and just be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So I want to focus on love this month. So the foundation to all of that is self-love. Like, you can't do anything without self-love. So I did want to make my first video of this month and of this year about self-love. I do have some notes, so I am going to be looking down, but I do want to get right into this video because I don't want to take much of your time. Hopefully you can take something from this video and apply it in your life. But you really determine what self-love looks like to you and how you want to take care of yourself and implement self-love into your life. So let me look at my notes real quick. So I did want to just, you know, let y'all know what the definition of self-love is according to the dictionary. And it is a regards for one's own well-being and happiness. So self-love is about your well-being and about you being happy. A lot of us think that, you know, we're fine. We got self-love. We love ourselves. But yeah, like a couple of years ago, it kind of hit me in the face that I really wasn't loving myself. And I'm not going to say I didn't have an idea of what self-love was, but I was not operating in self-love or from self-love for myself, because I was in situations and in circumstances that if I really loved myself, I wouldn't have never been in those situations and circumstances at my age. Now, I'm in my 30s, so I'm not ashamed to say that a lot of things I have been learning, well, I'm always learning. I always been intelligent. I always been mature for my age. But God showed me that I was lacking self-love and I was lacking knowing my true worth. So I went through some situations that really opened my eyes to, yeah, I still got a lot of work to do on myself, which you will always have work to do on yourself. Every day you're supposed to be learning, growing, changing, evolving. Every day, it don't stop. I don't care if you're 60, 70, 80 years old. Every day you should be learning, growing, and evolving until the day you leave this earthly realm. So I just wanted to give y'all some quick, I'm not going to say tips, but these are some of the things that you should be implementing, or should be, what word do I want to use? You know, this is what you should be reflecting over to make sure you're aligning with self-love. And this is my perspective. So this doesn't have to be your perspective. Anything I say here is just my perspective. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life or what you should be doing. I'm just here to help anybody out there that is just on a mission to grow and change and to be a better person. So self-love affects every area of your life. So if you're not, you know, if you don't have your foundation set on Mercury retrograde did start, guys. So if my communication is kind of messed up, I'm gonna keep this video going because I don't have no excuses anymore. Like, I hold myself back. I have held myself back in the past just due to little mishaps like this, you know, but I'm human, so bear with me. My intentions are good here. So, okay, let's get into it. So self-love, in my opinion, self-love starts with being honest with yourself. If you can't be honest with yourself, then you're not going to get anywhere in life, because you're supposed to be the one who is most honest with yourself. So if you have bad habits, if you're participating in things that you know you shouldn't be participating in, you got to be the first one to check yourself. So you got to be honest with yourself. And in order to evolve and change, you got to be honest with yourself about exactly where you're at in life. like I said, I was not ashamed to say I was in my 30s, and I'm just now learning some, I was just now learning some significant lessons that I feel like I should have been learned. But hey, I don't think like that. I think everything happened when it's supposed to happen. So being honest with yourself is the first step, in my opinion, to self-love. Because you got to be honest about where you're at, what you've been through. You got to be able to reflect and be honest. The second thing is your self-care. You got to be taking care of yourself. Nobody's going to take care of you like you're going to take care of you. And when I say self-care, self-care is a multitude of things. Taking care of your health, taking care of your body, your appearance, taking care of where you lay your head at, just taking care of your environment. So eating healthy, taking long hot baths, you know, getting your nails and feet done, getting facials, just taking that time away from the world, being off of your phone is self-care, meditating, praying, just anything that's going to lift you up and lift your spirit. Saying affirmations is a part of self-care. Also, this is a big one. This is something that I did not have at all, and it's boundaries. And boundaries is a line that marks your limits. So, yeah, I didn't have any damn boundaries at one point in my life. And I'm so sweet and kind-hearted. Like, I will overextend myself, and I will be giving out more than what I was getting in return from many different relationships. It could have been friendships, families, a significant other. Like, I was always pouring into people, but wasn't nobody really just pouring into me the way that I was pouring into them. So, I had no boundaries, you know. I had no point of like, nah, we ain't doing this. I'm not doing this. No. Like, I kind of had a problem with saying no. So when you got boundaries, you're not afraid to say, no, I can't do it. Not at this time. It's not going to work for me. Also, what else? Self-development. That's why I'm shooting this video, to help somebody with their self-development, to encourage you and just motivate you and put something on your mind. So self-development is a process of consistently improving oneself in various aspects of his or her life. So improving yourself doesn't stop. Just because you feel like you done got to a certain level, you successful, you still supposed to be growing, evolving, and changing, and adding value to yourself. That's going to never stop. You can always learn from anybody. You can learn from anybody and anything in any situation. It's just depend on how you look at it. I'm in a point in my life, like every situation I'm in now, I try to look at the positive side of it and what I can learn from it, no matter what it is. So, you know, your self-development is a part of life. It never stops, because if you're not doing anything to help your self-development, then it's kind of like you just stuck on a loop doing the same thing over and over in your life. You can be successful bringing in, you know, a lot of money, have a relationship, but you still got to be growing, because sometimes in relationships, if you're not working on your self-development and your significant other is, y'all might outgrow each other because you ain't evolving, you're not growing and changing. So eventually somebody gonna go outgrow somebody. That's just a scenario. And then the last one that I had wrote down as far as, you know, tips on self-love is believing in yourself. Like, you really have to believe in yourself. And all of this is a process. It don't happen overnight. It's a day-to-day thing that you have to work at. So believing in yourself is the biggest one, because you have to be your biggest supporter. You got to be the one that believes in yourself the most, because until you believe in yourself, nobody else is going to believe in you. Until you believe in yourself. Then I did have a bonus one, and it says, know who you are and what you stand for. And I know that sounds, you know, a lot of people may say, I know, you know, who I am and what I stand for, but really know what you stand for and what your core values and morals are as a person. Because that's how you set your boundaries, for one. And that's how you know, that's what you dictate your life from. Because what don't align with your values or morals is only going to take you away from your values and morals. Like, if you're around somebody that don't have values and morals and don't care about values and morals like that, they're not really thinking like that, then, you know, that's a problem. And, so you got to know what your core beliefs are in life, like what your foundation is. And that may change as you evolve and as you grow. And when I say that may change, like certain principles and values and morals you may once had may change a little bit. You may tweak them a little bit, because as you grow and evolve, you might want to change some things up. But most of your morals and values stay the same. I wish I could elaborate on what I'm saying, but you probably get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's really all I had to say. That self-love is the best love. Like, if you don't have self-love, you're not going to know how to identify if who you dealing with even has self-love. Because you can have self-love and be, you know, take care of yourself, value yourself, but you can be dealing with somebody who does not love themselves like that. So they don't treat people the way that they should be treated. Because until you learn how to treat yourself and love yourself, you don't really know how to give that energy out until you're giving that energy to yourself. So yeah, with it being the month of love, make sure you're loving on yourself. Anything that you want your partner to do for you, or you feel like is, you know, do it for yourself. Like, I've been single now for about, well, I've really been single for a long time, because the last relationship I was in was a situationship, and that's what led me to even understand that, yeah, I was tripping. Like, I didn't know my self-worth. I wasn't loving myself properly, because if I was, I wouldn't be in the situation that I was. But at the same time, I feel like I needed that situationship because it helped me grow. I mean, it helped me grow so much. Like, I'm really blessed for it. I'm really blessed that it happened. So yeah, but I had to be honest with myself. I was not operating out of self-love, my self-worth, and all that ties in together, because your self-love is your self-worth and your self-respect and your boundaries and what you're willing to put up with in a relationship. Because nobody can treat you, people can only treat you how you allow them to treat you. So if somebody is in your life and they're not treating you the way that you want to be treated, you have the power to cut them off. Like, cut them off. You don't got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's easier to say when you're in relationships. Sorry, eyes itching. When you're in relationships, it's kind of hard, I understand. But once you get a good sense of self and you got that strong foundation on your self-love, it's not easy to cut anyone off. Like, I'm not tolerating shit at this point when it comes to, if it's something that devalues me or it's disrespectful towards me and it crosses my boundaries, I'm not putting up with it, because life is too precious to waste your time on people who don't give you that reciprocal energy, that reciprocal respect that you give them. So yeah, everybody should be working on their self-love daily. This is a daily thing. Eating healthy, working out, paying attention to what you give your energy to, you know, being positive and uplifting and just encouraging yourself. That's all a part of self-love, and that's a process, and it takes time. So I do want to end this video here. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try my very best to upload a video every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, maybe on some Sundays. I know my YouTube channel has been so inconsistent, but I am going to try my best to stay consistent. I'm not going to make any promises, because life, I got a lot going on. But this is important to me to help anybody out there that is ready to elevate and move in a positive direction. Because sometimes we don't even have people around us that push us to do better, to think better, to be better. Shit, I've got encouragement from YouTube. I switched my social medias up. I unfollowed some people and started following people that are motivating, that are pushing me in the right direction. Because if you don't have those physical people around you, you have to find other ways to get that inspiration. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you don't like it, you can hit the thumbs down. You can leave a comment if you guys want me to have a video idea for me, or something that I feel like I like talking about. A lot of topics. I like talking about a lot of topics. So if you have a topic that you would like for me to talk about, you can leave that below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram is I am Sharday, Sharday, SHARDAY. You can follow me there. And like I said, make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload another video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you come back.